Welcome to the vlog, y'all. I still have my retainers in. It's a lot happening, but it's a new week. It's October 7th, I'm pretty sure. So I woke up this morning and decided, I say that a lot. I'm like, y'all, today I just decided I'm gonna walk to the grocery store. Today I just decided I wanna do this. Today I just decided I wanna walk 2.5 miles. I'm feeling like walking fatigue because I have not been active these past couple of days while I was working. So I didn't go into this with a plan, clearly. And you can tell because it's like 10 o'clock going on 11. And this is when the sun is really starting to want to come out, but I'm going out. So, yeah. And I know I could just do evening walks, but I've started to fall in love with taking showers in the morning. Makes you feel more clean and refreshed. I know it's the same thing virtually as taking them at night, but I love it. It makes me feel fresh, getting my day started, all the things. But I don't have any electrolytes, so I'm just sipping on water before I go out. I want to walk 2.5 miles. I feel like that would be cool. And I decided today that I was gonna wear a hat. I forgot that I even had hats, honestly, but I decided today, it's like, you know what, no. I do want to wear a hat. So I'm going to make this work. One way or another. This is what the back is looking like, by the way, which I can't see. I can just feel. So, oh, I got it. Wow, with virtually no hair snagged. Okay, that's awesome. All right. Whew. I just need it to be here. Just everything needs to be here. Oh, it's slipping and sliding back. Okay, girl. Whatever you want to do, I guess. But yeah, okay. Hat says not today, Satan. I got it a while ago from Beacon Threads. Beacon Threads is one of my favorite Christian clothing brands. I've been shopping with them for years now. They're pretty inexpensive now. Since they are a small business, it does take them a while to get your order to you. So definitely don't order it and think you're gonna get it in a week. Probably would be closer to like 3 weeks to a month. But they are making it themselves. So I'm always patient and excited once I get it. And I'm in Texas. They're in like the DMV, I think. So it takes them a little while to get things done. But I have on this shirt. I honestly have been thinking about giving these away. This one, I have like a dark blue one because I don't really wear them, but they're good for like workout outfits. I'll be wearing my white and black Nike sneakers. I'll buy myself some more, like some new running shoes, and I'll buy myself some loafers. Probably as like a Christmas present to myself, or like a I'm proud of you once I finish my calorie deficit towards the end of this year. But I'm not like as much as I want them, I'm not like in a huge rush because they are like pretty big commitments. I'm spending near like for everything I need. So I'll need like dress socks for the loafers, paying for shipping and all that stuff, and then like the running shoes plus running gear, running socks, all that stuff. I'm spending close to $400. So I'll just wait till Christmas time, or who knows, maybe Aunt will get it for me. But I've been yapping a lot. Welcome to the vlog. I tell myself this every week, but today is wash day, so I plan on braiding my hair. I know, I say that all the time, and I've been in wash and goes back to back to back, but I really want to do like 4 braids, like 2 here, 2 here. I don't have another plan from that point, but that's what I want to do. I also wish that I had prescription sunglasses so that I didn't have to get attacked by the sun. But you know, we ball. We ball, we ball, we ball. So just leave that at. Trying to think if there's any big changes that have been coming. No, not really. I'm prioritizing saving right now so I can have a good amount of money in savings funds, investing, vacation for next year, because I do want to travel throughout the summer instead of getting like summer housing or like having to be like, hey, like, can I crash with you for the summer? I just rather vacation. So I've been saving up for that. I have to renew my car insurance. Today was the last payment for that. Thank God. The number was astronomically high and I had state minimum. It was more than my car payment. And my car payment, had I not rushed, I really could have just paid it off in full with the 5K, but I did rush, so I have had car payments, but they'll end in January, so I was okay with that. It's not a full year. So I was like, okay. And it just taught me, Araya, you don't have to rush for everything, which unfortunately, I have to learn that a lot. I told y'all, the first verse that God really gave to me once I rededicated my life to him was Psalm 46:10, be still and know that I'm God. And I always have to cycle through that lesson. But jewelry is the same as always. Told y'all I tried a new lip liner. She's okay. She's all right. I might put her on today to motivate me. I'll have like a protein bar, like the True Bar protein bar. It's like a cookie dough one. Has a little bit of fiber, has a little bit of protein. It'll be enough to get me through. I'm gonna have to buy electrolytes at some point today. Yeah, welcome to the vlog. I know people are always like, oh, once you hit like 25, your frontal lobe will develop. I feel like with everything that I've gone through, I feel like my frontal lobe was already developing years ago, but it's really kicking into gear since I've turned 20. I've been walking more. So like I've been doing more light exercises. I'm actually gonna jump rope too before I head out. I have a pink jump rope. I bought it a long time ago, like a long time ago. But the first time that I lost a lot of weight, I got to 180 and I'm 5'6". So I was really, really overweight. And I know that for some people, weight conversations can be triggering. That is not my intention. I am never going to force you to lose weight or to gain weight. I'm never going to force you to be on a calorie deficit or to bulk. You ultimately are not my, like, what's the word? I'm not like your personal trainer. I'm not in school for nutrition or anything like that. I'm in school for education. I love to teach. I love to talk about things that I know research on and just lived experiences. That's what my channel is about. And that's why I aim for consistency when I'm doing weekly vlogs, so that you can see I'm a normal 20-year-old girl who has gone through a lot of unnormal stuff in her life and is doing everything that she can to live her life out for Christ. And so first time I lost the weight and I got down from like 180 to 160 in like 3 months, I took my calorie deficit down to 1,700. Nothing bad. I didn't restrict any foods. I was still eating grandma's cookies. I was still eating like a Nutella or a Biscoff pack. I was still eating burgers almost every day. I just fixed my portions. This go around, I'm doing a more aggressive cut in a smaller period of time just because I have more knowledge of these things. I'm not saying that you should do that. That's not what I'm saying. That would be very unsafe if you have not done research and if you have not lost weight before. Also, we are women, so we can't just cut in bulk like men can because our hormones can fluctuate. So I've done research on, multivitamins that I want to take and having them third-party tested just so that I know that what I'm getting is the real deal. Very expensive, but it's worth it. Like, when the stuff that you start putting in your body, it should cost a little bit more. You know what I'm saying? So anyways, I did a calorie deficit, and then on the weekends, because I was so self-conscious about people seeing how big I was, even though they were seeing me every day, but I didn't want them to see me in the gym and like I mess up and not know what I was doing. And so on Saturdays and Sundays, the only exercise I did outside of walking everywhere because I didn't have a car was jump roping. 5 minutes, and I had 2-pound ankle weights on me. That's what I did. And so I want to get back to that because I found this today in my hat stash. So yeah, I'm gonna do my edges a little bit. I wish the hat would just stay down here, but my hair is really like pulling it up. But anyways, that's what I'll have. Am I missing anything? Oh, I do have to meal prep today. So if I'm not too stressed out, I'll show y'all the process of meal prepping. If I'm like, nah, I got too much to do, not gonna lie, I'll just show y'all the end product or like some clips in between. Okay, love y'all. Next clip. Sorry for talking so much, y'all. But y'all did choose to tune in, so. I know sodas can keep you bloated and they don't have the best flavoring, but I like my, like, what's the word? My like guilty pleasure, even though I'm not guilty, like I don't feel shame or anything. I love zero sugar Dr. Pepper. I love like the diet Pepsi because 0 calories, 0 sugar, but it just feels like such a motivator when you're trying to lose weight and be consistent. Like this is like my like sweet treat. And I know that's crazy, but this is so good, by far my favorite. I need to try the cream one as well, but this was the last pack in Walmart last night, so I was like, I have to get it. And then this, I know it may not look the best, but it has like tuna, shrimp, it has a little bit of barbecue sauce, only a tiny bit so you can't even see it, and then like some raisins on a bed of kale. This is gonna get me right before I go on and like burn all that fuel today. And then I drank like a full thing of these. Still gonna bring this though. This is just like a little motivator for me to get out. Okay, y'all, so I wanted to go to a park that was like really close by, but this one is also good distance as well. So I was like, let me come out here. Last time I've really been like on an intentional trail walk, sorry, shout out to Rebecca, was us like kind of celebrating her birthday when we did like a girls trip like earlier this year. And so I haven't been on one since. I'm pretty nervous because I can get some anxiety sometimes, you know, not gonna lie, and there's a lot of other people who are out here like with their families, like besties, all that type of stuff. I don't have that. It's just me. So I'm debating on whether or not I want to bring my water bottle with me. I honestly don't think I'm gonna need. Is that a smart idea? Like I have it, so why not just bring the water bottle with me? Should I bring the water bottle with me? But walking, I'll bring the water bottle with me and it can double as a weapon if I need it, which I shouldn't, but you get what I'm saying. I feel like I look super cute. I'm nervous talking now, you can tell. Let's just go. Put in my earbuds. Hopefully they don't die or anything. I'll bring the case just in case they do, because I plan on walking through 2 miles or like 2.5, but if there's a path that's like 3 or 3.5, why not do it? You know, why not? So, all right. It actually got pretty cool when I started walking for whatever reason, but I'm grateful nonetheless. It stinks out here though. Dang, these animals is. Y'all, the turtles, they got scared. I did not mean to scare them, but man, this is pretty nice. Okay, pond trail. Huh. All right, y'all. We're gonna keep going. I'm at like 0.71. Still wanna keep going. I wanna go through all the trails. I'm not really gonna count like where I was at. I was trying to do that, but I'm like, nah. I just wanna go wherever the wind takes me and see how far I can get. The turtle. Like how they're just sitting there. All right. My legs are gonna be torn up, but look, pretty nice. And I already have like over 30 mosquito bites from yesterday, all in like my arms, legs. Like there's some here on my arm. It's terrible, but you push through nonetheless. So narrow and smells like a baby's diaper. Like, what in the world? Okay. Those roots are kind of eerie. Let's try this way. Y'all, I love all the shade that I'm getting from the trees. Okay. It's like a pumpkin mushroom type of ordeal. Sound like something out of Texas Chainsaw Massacre. All right, this way we go. Pretty cool looking tree branch. I know we're over 1.5 miles at this point, like well over probably. I reached the end of like one trail cycle and I was able to hit up like 4 or 5 on that one. I want to try to find the other 7. Oh, look at this tree stump. There's so many I don't know. There's so many analogies and different things about trees, so to see it this close up, it's pretty insane. All right, let's go back, loop around to go up to another trail. I hit 2.5 miles. I'm gonna keep going though. There's still some trails that I would like to see. Airplane. We're finishing up at around 3.35. I think I did pretty good. I didn't hit all the trails, unfortunately, but it's not like I can't ever come back. So I'd say this is pretty successful. Almost done with my water. Really looking forward to a protein bar whenever I get back. I am finished, y'all. I'm in the car blasting my AC. So I was out here for I just showed y'all, but it was over an hour. So I think like 1 hour, 15 minutes. I wanted to keep going, but my feet are burning because I told y'all at the beginning of the vlog that I don't have like the proper running socks or running shoes. So I'm doing what I can, but when my toes get to burning, it's wraps. I'm gonna head back, shower, wash my hair, going for a braided style. That's what I'm going for. That's what I'm gonna aim for. I'm gonna have the protein bar. I'm probably repeating stuff because, yeah, I don't feel just like super winded. I feel better now that I'm in the car and that I have my water. And then I just clipped my keys on the inside of the bra that I have underneath, and I just had it underneath the shirt. Did me well so that I didn't have to carry multiple things at one time. But I definitely look forward to when I get like that little running armband to make things easier. And then some type of smaller water situation. If I had electrolytes, I don't think I would have needed the water as much, but we do what we gotta do. It is currently 1:15, so I plan on being finished with like my hair, putting on just like a regular outfit to start for studying at no later than 3, because my bedtime is at 6:30 tonight, since I'll be waking up tomorrow at 3:30 a.m. So, not today, Satan. Like, you're not gonna make me be unproductive. Well, I can't really blame that on Satan either. I'm gonna be productive or I'm not. Okay, next clip. This is my post-walk fuel. This is the True Bar brand. It's just the chocolate chip cookie dough one. It has 12 grams of protein, 11 grams of fiber for 190 calories. And then, oh, also, I do try to tell the breakdown of things just in case you all want to try these things out. Oh, yeah. Solo bagel, first time trying it. I had it before I toasted it. Super good. I wanted to eat 3 of these last night, but y'all, that would be 90 grams of fiber, and I already had more from the Goodles that day, so that just would have been terrible, and I would have had gastrointestinal issues probably. So that's a no. But this is 29 grams of fiber and then 14 grams of protein. Then I have egg whites, and I put some jerk seasoning on it with some salt, and then I have like some jalapeno cream sauce. So that's what we're doing. And then my electrolytes is somewhere. I just bought the Gatorade ones since they were on sale. They were buy one get one, and these are usually the ones that I get anyways. I know there's probably better brands, but they're super expensive. That's what it looks like. Peanut butter and jelly brand is good too. I did start introducing nuts again. I don't know what that was. I don't know if it was a flare. I don't know if it's a minor intolerance, but I'm fine now off of nuts. I don't know why. In that vlog early in March, I was having like weird reactions to different nuts. So, but we're good now. And there's electrolytes in here. And there's Anthony doing something. I don't know why the flash is on, but I braided my hair. Currently doing some, well, I'm not gonna show you their names, but getting some work done now on my second one of these. Y'all, I literally so bad it's not even funny. Definitely my new favorite drink at the moment, but I've already started to prep for tomorrow. I have my Bible out, put some electrolytes, have my tote bag on the chair so I don't wake my roommate up. I don't think I'm gonna have enough time to meal prep, so I'll just do that in the morning after my walk, more than likely. This is the last of my meal prep that I did a couple days ago with the salad. So it's like the half serving of noodles and then ground turkey, and then I have like just some hot sauces on it. Makes it really, really good. It is currently 6 o'clock. I am moving my way through the assignment. Everything really should be done around like 6:20 at the very latest. Good morning, y'all. It's 4:05. Hopefully it'll focus. I don't know. Oh. Well, it is 4:05 a.m. So I really struggled to go to sleep last night. Like, I was really struggling, and then like I was tossing and turning, and I know why I was tossing and turning. That little tiny bun. Oh my gosh. Wait a minute. That little tiny bun. Anyways, I'm tossing and turning throughout the night. And then I read the verse of the day yesterday, and it was like, you know, whenever you become a believer, you don't walk in the flesh anymore. You should be walking in the spirit. And so I was like, dang. And then I read like the devotional that was attached to it, and it was saying like, you do need to confess your sin to a brother or sister in Christ. So I was like, let me call Aunt and tell him why I'm tossing and turning at night. And so I did, and we ended up laughing. He gave me advice that I'll go over today, so I'm thankful for Aunt. Oh my gosh, these little tiny buns. But anyways, I then went back to sleep because I woke up at around like, went to bed at 6:30, woke up again at like 8, didn't go back to sleep until like 12. Woke up at like 3:45. 3:50. Now we're here. So, yeah. We are running. This is gonna be crazy. I'm gonna use this for like a little bit for my edges, and I'll use edge control and then little sideburns. But it's just insane because it's like, girl, you know this is your longest day today. And I still have to meal prep. And I'm actually going to go on a 1 mile run today. I just decided I was going to, so I'm going to. Amen to that. So I'm going to get changed. And then go on a mile run and meal prep. Alright. My time was 14:01 for a mile. Oh. I never said I was the fastest, but I'm determined, okay? So I'm gonna walk back, meal prep. Oh, voila. All right. It is currently 5 o'clock. I want to be finished with meal prepping and stuff by 5:30 so I can shower and head out for my internship. This is like I'm making chicken salad with apples, and I am gonna throw in a little bit of red onions too. I didn't get any celery. I don't really care for celery, so there's that. And then I'll be making smash burgers, and then for my actual breakfast I'll be having a solo bagel with egg whites. So it is 7:09. I usually like to leave around like 6:20 at the latest. So if you're like, how do we get to 7 o'clock? Meal prepping took an extra 30 minutes. It's done. And I was contemplating, like, okay, should I save this for another day? And I was like, ugh, like, am I just gonna have to bring breakfast to the office on top of my lunch and dinner, like, and carry more stuff? I was just thinking all over the place, and I was like, wait a minute. I'm gonna just keep cooking. If I don't get there when I want to, it's okay. It's not gonna be the end of the world if I'm a little late. But I am so grateful that I took the time to still meal prep and read my Bible and eat breakfast, because I did start my period. And had I would have rushed and left out, I would have started my period in the car. I have on gray khakis, by the way. They're gray slacks. So that would have been a disaster, but I'm heading out now. We're meal prepped for the next couple of days, meal prepped for today. I have my caffeine, I lotioned up, smell good, all the things. I am going to be taking some pain relievers because I'm cramping a little bit, and then I still have like the electric heating pad that Aunt got me, so okay. I had to make a quick stop inside of Tom Thumb. I'm gonna try out the pink pineapple since it's not $25 anymore. It's only $7. $7 is still outrageous though. But I'm getting these fixings to add into my chicken salad because it just was not good. Just with, of course, canned chicken, mayo, and then a little bit of seasoning and some apples. So of course that wasn't good. So I'm gonna add some things. I already have onion in it, but yeah, I'm gonna see how it is. I wanted to do grape and celery, but not gonna lie, I'm not a celery girl, and then the grapes weren't looking the best. I could have did cranberries or raisins, but they have way too much sugar added in them, so I'm gonna stick with this. All right, y'all, it is 11:42. I plan on being in bed by 10 at the latest, but this week has been proving that every time that I didn't think, not even this week, just this day, has been proving that my timing for things is not working. So ultimately God has a better plan, but I didn't know that you could just put ice cubes in or a damp cloth in with like your cotton pants and let it steam to knock out the wrinkles. Good morning, y'all. It is 7 o'clock. I will be going in a little later today just because our meeting was moved later. I don't feel like doing dishes. I'm eating out the skillet. Got some good old lemon water. Can't see myself. Well, that's how it was yesterday too, right? Oh no. Okay. Good morning, y'all. It is 8 o'clock. I was just thinking, like, God, please, like, you're a girl dad. Like, can you do something so that I can start having more energy on Wednesdays and Thursdays? Because I'm so busy on Wednesdays, I'm coming home late Wednesday night, even though I leave super early Wednesday. So that means that I still have to wake up early Thursday morning, which is today, to go to work. And y'all know I use work and internship synonymously. But still work, so I call it work. And I call babysitting work too, because it's work. And so I'm waking up on Thursday so tired. And I know I could just go to sleep as soon as I come home. That's not really possible for me. My brain doesn't just work in a way where it's like, oh yeah, like, as soon as you come home and you see your bed, turn off your brain. That's not how that works for me. Want to make sure my outfit is done. Meal prep should already be done by that point. Y'all, I didn't finish another lip liner. They need to go back to the wood ones, because those ones are scams, because you have to keep buying and buying and buying new ones. Anyways, point being, I just feel really tired. I'm finna tear a Dr. Pepper up, though. Actually, and maybe some tea. I also took some D-Manos on my period. I'm not like a big supplement person. I used to be like bad. Like I used to be taking like 8, 9, 10 different supplements. L-theanine, St. John's wort, D-Manos for reproductive health, and cranberry pills and all that stuff. Right now I just take a multivitamin. I take some ashwagandha. Since I'm losing weight, I just want to keep myself as calm as possible. They're both third-party tested. The D-Manos that I have just helps with like UTIs and stuff. I'm more prone to getting them with how irregular my periods are and stuff, so that's why I'm taking that. Not saying that you need to spend all your money on supplements. They're expensive if you get the good quality ones, and they're not always necessary. Like I bought some D3 from Sprouts a couple months ago. I did not need to buy that. What I needed instead was Whole Foods to give me iron. So I'm gonna head out. I feel like I look cute, so I'll feel a little better, and I smell good, so I know that'll help me. But I'm just feeling the period blues. But I love y'all. I was reading over, excuse me, I'm in the book of Matthew right now, just talking about John, how he came onto the scene very humble with camel's clothing, eating locusts and honey, and rebuking the Pharisees and Sadducees. You know what? I like you, John. Him and Jesus was an epic duo. They really was. Not more epic than a Trinity, but you get what I'm saying. So there's that. Last night, I was super drained. I'm having like sharp pains. If you're a girl, you know what I'm talking about, like sharp vaginal pains on my period. I get really any symptom possible, but I just want to thank God so much with how much my symptoms have transformed within these past couple of years. I've done the birth control train. I talk about that all the time. I've been off and on birth control since I was 12. I don't ever want to go back on it in my life. Even when I'm married, I don't want to, because it can mess with your body and your hormones and everything so bad. And so I've done all that stuff, but ultimately what has been working for me within this past year alone, leaving the birth control alone, eating a lot of whole foods and not overeating, and watching out for dairy. I'm already lactose intolerant, but getting that on my period makes it 10 times worse. I am eating dairy today, but I am going to make sure to take like a lot of those dairy pill capsules, and it is whole foods. It's not like non-fat dry milk powder, whey protein. Like it's a little bit more simple to kind of help with my stomach. So I'll be gassy, but I shouldn't be in any pain. Probably take some ibuprofen later, or like I call all of them ibuprofen, Tylenol, whatever. I'll do that. I'm really excited to see Aunt this weekend, to go to the fair on Sunday, and I'm not gonna worry about like, we've already talked about like our calories and stuff since we're both cutting, but we kind of picked some foods that we really want to try and not just be gluttonous and try everything just because we can. So we'll be doing that, and we'll be walking a lot, so we'll be burning a lot of calories as well. I did not get up and be active today. I literally feel like I'm having sharp pains, like it hurts. So I think it's even kudos for me getting up today. So no, I didn't go on a walk, but there's that. Mosquito bites still. This is so embarrassing. And then like on my right ankle, there's like 12. And I'm like, y'all are just, mosquitoes are so dramatic. All right, bye y'all. Y'all, I normally will just record off my back camera because it makes everything super crystal clear. I apologize, but I don't got time for all that flipping and maneuvering right now. I do have time. I apologize. I'm just choosing not to. I am so hungry. It is 1:30. I can choose my lunchtime and stuff, but I just was getting so anxious because there was a work task that like I wanted to get finished on time, and it just started making me so anxious. And I know that's also like really coming into play because of my period, but I was like, no, like I'm gonna be calm. Like I'm not, in my head, I'm not gonna lie, I run in circles, taking my lactate pills before I eat my chicken salad. And this, I love this girl so bad, so bad. Unfortunately, I've been taking supplements and like medicine all day. Unfortunately, she's usually always sold out. So when I saw this last pack at Walmart, I told y'all I had to get it. But even more than that, unfortunately, since I've started my cycle, she started tasting weird. Like, it tastes good, but it still tastes like kind of weird. It doesn't taste as good as when it first started. And I know that's just because my taste buds are changing. Anywho, this is the chicken salad. It smells so good. Ooh, it smells so good. I already know it's good because I was eating it yesterday, y'all. I revamped this. I was so embarrassed yesterday. I didn't even show y'all how the chicken salad looked. Pause. I'm sorry. Gotta get back to my original thought. I did make a video on stillness and the fact that you have to prioritize stillness and just not give thoughts to a lot of things in your head. And I also talked about my struggle with lust. And I also just want to add this because I didn't add it in the other video. Just because that you know that you're with a Christian man and that y'all are dating and you know that y'all will get married in the future because he's told you, not because like you're following kingdom spouse prophecies and stuff and y'all have never even uttered marriage to each other. That's not what I'm talking about. Been there, done that. I actually have a video about that on my channel. I'll talk more all the time. I want to talk about a lot of topics, but I have to stop myself because I don't always have to speak on things. 2 James 1:19, and then also I'd be like, well, I already made a video. Okay, we'll make a part 2. Like, I'd be forgetting I can do that. But going back to it, it's not okay for us just to be like, oh, well, I am dating a Christian godly man, so it's okay for me to lust in my mind because this is the man I'm going to get married to anyways. No, that's not how that works. That's abusing grace, actually, because if that's the case, a robber can just be like, I'm gonna rob your home because I know God's gonna forgive me when I repent anyways. Yeah, see, we don't like it when the logic's like that, but we got to be real with ourselves. But I was just talking about that, and so I thought it would be very remiss of me if I did not just kind of like talk about the video yesterday and like me prioritizing stillness and all that stuff until I know that I brought up the topic of like I was so anxious, like trying to get that work task done. And I wanted to follow up by saying, even though I was anxious, my mind was spinning and running, and a lot of thoughts were running up and coming up and all that stuff, but ultimately I was okay. Why? Because I chose to get the task done in front of me, and I was worried and nervous, and like my mind was spiraling and I was thinking so many different things. But I remembered ultimately, like, look, you're gonna be okay, just get the task done, and it's not that serious, and you're hungry and you're on your period. And I'm good now. And I really want to talk to Ant, but he's probably asleep because he pulled an all-nighter. Shout out to him though, y'all. My baby did a talent show, and I almost cried a couple weeks ago because the talent show, like, I think was on a Tuesday night, and y'all know on Wednesdays I wake up early. I literally just vlogged that, and so I was not able to go and to drive out there. He didn't make it as like a finalist, but I was just still so proud of him for going on stage. And then he found out yesterday that he actually is going to be moved up to a finalist, and so I pray that he goes through with it so I could see him, even if he doesn't win next week. It just makes me feel so good knowing that I can support Ant, because Ant literally does so much. Bro, why? Y'all, what the heck? Oh my gosh. I've been feeling so emotional these past couple weeks, but Ant literally does so much to support me. And I'm not just talking about finances. I know a lot of times I'll be like, y'all, aunt bought me this or aunt got me this. I'm showing y'all that because if I'm vlogging my life but I'm not telling y'all about my man, I feel like this is a little weird. You know, a little weird. Y'all gotta know everything, but he does help me out significantly. He is my only male best friend. Like, I love that man. But Ant does so much to support me, and he's always so kind and so nice, and so it would mean the world to me to go and see him perform. And I know some people are like, it's just a talent show, it's not that serious. It is that serious to me, because he loves the saxophone. And y'all, this is so crazy, but I specifically said I wanted to learn how to play the sax like before I met Ant, and I also said I wanted a man who could serenade me, and I said I wanted a man who knew how to play like musical instruments. I also said I wanted a country boy and so many other things. That's not the point. The point is God answered. Okay, roller coaster of emotions. I'm fine, I promise. I'm just, it feels good. It feels good to love Ant and to be loved by Ant. And I've also been learning, and I won't go into too much detail on this, I know I really love control, so I've been trying to control what God has in front of me, going back to what I talked about in the video that is already up on my channel. By the time y'all see this, it's early October. You probably won't actually be seeing this video till November because my schedule got a little off track, but I'm coming back though, amen to that. But I've just been learning, like, yes, I love control, but control is going to kill me. My desire for control all the time in all areas is going to cripple me, and it's also going to cripple the relationship that I have with those around me, and I don't want that to happen. So even in my relationship with Ant, I've just been learning, like, Araya, you don't have to be so independent. Like, you don't always have to get things done. Like, I remember, and even like up until sometimes now, like Ant will be like, oh, like, it's okay, I got that for you, like, I got your meal. And I'm like, are you sure? That's always my default. And like, I kind of have to like slap my hand and like smack myself now when I say that, because I'm like, don't do that. Do not do that. Like, do not question someone. If someone's offering, they're not doing it with ill intention, more than likely. Like, they love you and they're taking care of you. And I could only come to that conclusion because I know that I have godly people surrounded around me. I'm not saying that every time somebody offers something that it's genuine. It's not. But if you're hanging around people who are Christian and who are submitted to Christ in their lives, show that, then you should kind of know. Just reading Matthew today, and John the Baptist was rebuking the Pharisees and the Sadducees, which I told y'all earlier today, but it ties into this thumbnail. I actually don't purposely take thumbnail pictures anymore. I actually just like drag it through on CapCut, pick a random picture. I'm like, oh, this one's gonna do. But his rebuke to them was that he was like, what part of y'all's lives is proving your salvation? And I was like, ooh. He said, what part of y'all's lives is proving y'all's salvation? And he said, don't just say it's because you're a descendant of Abraham. And I'm like, oh, that sounds like us today. Well, my grandma go to church. Friend, no. What's your salvation? What's your salvation? So, anywho, he rebuked them also, and he's just saying, like, oh, y'all, I lost my train of thought. It was gonna be good too. It was gonna be so good. Like, it really was gonna be so good. This chicken salad's also gonna be really good, and I'll tell y'all what's in it when I'm done. I promise. But John the Baptist, he was just rebuking him because he's like, y'all's lives gotta match what y'all is saying. And I don't know what specifically, you know what, next clip, because I'm talking too much. Amen. I could have went a little lighter on Dijon mustard, and I would like more pepper, and I would like more apples and grapes. Okay. My day is complete. I stayed a little later, more hours for me, so. Alright, we got a 1 hour commute back, y'all. Oh, my Lord, have mercy. Okay. Hey y'all, made it home a while ago. Gonna brush my teeth and then head to bed. It's currently 7:44. Try to move this. 7:44 p.m. Charging electronics, all the things. Oh, I have like toothpaste on my Moo. I got this Moo a couple days ago from Buc-ee's. It was $22, but it's all cotton. I'm still in search of a cotton robe. All cotton robe. I'm gonna put that on my buy list. I want some loafers, I want an all cotton robe, and some running shoes. Anyways though, I'm gonna get these teeth brushed. I am going to bed at 8. I planned on like watching a movie and all that stuff. It's not happening. I already took my melatonin in. I ate my turkey burger that I meal prepped. It was really good. I didn't have lunch until 1. My breakfast was like at 7 a.m. It's a long time in between. I was hangry, not gonna lie. I had 2 the 0 sugar Dr. Peppers, the strawberries and cream ones that I love. Those each have 41 milligrams of caffeine in them. And then I had like 2 packets of like a green tea probiotic. I don't drink a lot of sweet tea, but on my period, I'm loading my body. Loading it with prebiotics, probiotics, fiber, protein, all that stuff. I'm already doing that off my period. So on my period, I'm going in electrolytes, all the things that you need, mamas, what you need, I'm gonna give it to you. Because I want my body to work for me, not against me. Was I still tired today? Absolutely, because I only had 6 hours of sleep. So you can't outdo a bad sleep routine. But I tried. My hardest amen to that. But it's mood time, y'all, okay? Next click. Okay, it's my lunch break. I know I didn't talk to y'all much this morning. I woke up later. I'm tired, y'all. And I'm not being perfect this week. I am having a little bit of extra calories every day because I've been craving a lot of carbs on my period. So like there's some crackers I'm eating with my chicken salad, and then also I did have to add in like the nuts, pickles, all the things to the chicken salad because it wasn't cutting in at first. So just letting y'all know, I'm not perfect. I'm not always hitting that 1200 for my calorie deficit, but I've been doing pretty good. I'm still excited, still motivated, and then the day of the state fair, eating a lot of stuff. So initially, me and Aunt were gonna do like, let's pick a dessert to split, and then like 3 other options to like get like a good, I guess, 4-course meal while we're walking, burning calories, all the things at the fair. I have not had a lot of sugar in a long time, and I don't want that to change. I've had like honey and date syrup, natural sugars, but I have not had a lot of processed sugar in a while. And I do think that that could be something that could cause me to no longer want to lose weight and to no longer meal prep. And I know you might be like, you need self-control. Like, why would sugar make you want to do that? I made it back a while ago, and then I hit up a Market Street to get all these ingredients. So ditching what I had already meal prepped, which is a turkey burger, they will get eaten, and the last of the chicken salad will get eaten, but had a really big sweet tooth, so have my measuring cups, all that stuff. So I'm making like a pumpkin and banana type of like whole wheat bake, and then for like the icing, it'll be this yogurt with some maple syrup and then some cheesecake pudding. So one of these bananas I'm gonna just have over top when I'm done, and then this one that's in there like baking, I'm gonna have that one be mashed in to make it super sweet. Hello y'all, good afternoon. It is Saturday morning. I love that because I was listening to Rude by Magic, I think is their name. I don't know. Don't do Magic, y'all. Please don't do Magic. And that should question even why I'm listening to the song. Point being, I'm out and about, so depending on if that workout clip is good, I'm gonna include it in the video. If not, just know I worked out this morning. I am gonna be sticking to like 4-week circuits of me doing exercises. I'm gonna exercise like 3 or 4 times a week, no more than like 15 minutes total, just doing body weight exercise. I have 8-pound dumbbells. I think Ant bought them for me actually, and I think he also bought my gym mat that literally says take it slow, which is so crazy because God has been teaching me stillness and slowness, and I haven't seen that gym mat in months. So anyways, did some body weight exercise this morning. I felt so good. I was like, oh yeah, like I could low-key kind of do more, but this is also like a good kind of stopping point for me personally, and so I really enjoyed that. But I'm at a park, not the same one as last time, so I'm pretty excited for that. That's also a tip for girls, like when you're going places by yourself or doing certain things, please just try to get as much done as you can during the daytime. But also, like if you don't have your partner with you in that moment, or friends, roommate, who I don't know, whoever, make sure that you're meeting up with someone, especially if you live in the city by yourself, or even if you don't. It's just a good thing to think about. And try to switch up where you're going, not in a sense of paranoia, but it also just helps you visually to see different things and be in new places. But you also don't want someone to see your whole routine, especially if you're doing like a lot of content and different things like that. I've also been more convicted to stop filming while I'm driving, or talking while I'm driving, or texting while I'm driving. And I know that's just a good that's just a good principle to live by no matter what, but unfortunately it's not something that I actually was implementing, and I know that's so sad, especially because as a Christian, like, we have to ask ourselves, like, why are we speeding when it could put others' lives in danger, but we're supposed to preach the gospel that's supposed to give them eternal life? Why are we on our phones and texting and driving and switching different songs and vlogging while we're driving, but we're supposed to preach the gospel that's going to give people eternal life? No, you're about to cut someone else's life short. But anyways, did my little workout this morning. Gonna go on a walk, got some electrolytes. I really need Dr. Pepper Zero Sugar to sponsor me. Them and then the Pepsi Zero Sugar. Not gonna lie, Coke, please don't. I don't like the Coke Zero. I don't like the Coke, the Diet Coke. It tastes weird to me, but that is like my favorite of all time. I already drank electrolytes this morning. Got some more. Got a little bit of caffeine in with that. All right, let's get it. Let's go. I'm always gonna have a hat on when I'm out here walking, because it's too hot to be playing those types of games. Y'all, this is so beautiful. Oh my goodness. Wow, that's awesome. There's a little trail down here. I love coming on these, by the way. Oh, wow. Careful. Oh, look at the little fishes and stuff. Y'all, this is so cool to me. I love seeing stuff like this. Just the natural wildlife. A little bit of flowers here. Wow. Beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. All right. Back up we go. Oh my goodness. Wow. I'm telling y'all, 10 out of 10, getting out in nature and experiencing God's beauty in creation. Here's another angle for y'all. Gotta be extremely careful though, because there's no rails or anything, but man, the formation of those rocks, like how huge they are. Oh, everything is so beautiful. Oh, that tree, I don't know if it's always grown out the ground or if it fell, but I love this. Got another one, y'all. I don't even know what kind of bird that is, but it's super cool. Is that a woodpecker? Wow, okay. Oh, well, Y'all, this creek actually smells kind of good. The other ones be smelling like BO and animal sweat. I'm curious as to what this is. We are almost 3 miles in, by the way. I hope nobody's down here. Oh, this leads to another, like, one of those, like, rock areas down there. Okay. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. I'm sorry, y'all. This kind of looks like found footage. I promise y'all I'm safe and okay. Yeah. I'm basically in a jungle. All the plants keep touching me and stuff. I don't know what poison ivy looks like. Still got about like 30 mosquito bites on me. It's just spider webs. I earned these 3 miles, okay? I earned them. I was gonna turn around, but I changed my mind. Let's go exploring. Okay. So in the earlier clip, I was somewhere up there because I remember seeing that. Wow. Okay. This looks pretty nice. This is reminding me of the new Jurassic World that came out. I'm not gonna get no spoilers or whatever. Actually, y'all not gonna see this till November. This reminds me of the new Jurassic World that came out. And that kind of looks like a bird a little bit. But they had to get in a raft for a dinosaur. We're gonna eat the youngest one. Yep. All right, now let's go back through there. I told myself I wasn't gonna record no more, so I got to the car, but y'all, man, that's a lot. Super cool looking tree. And then here we go with these little trails that I have to keep ducking underneath. Mind you, I'm 5'6". I couldn't imagine what the standard man is like having to do to bob and weave through these. My goodness. Somebody hung a black trash bag on one of them trees full of stuff. I will be going the complete opposite way. Yeah, because I don't know. No. No. Absolutely not. We are not doing that. Nope. Look how close I am to the ledge. It's a no for me, dog. Okay. Not being funny at all. The situation is not funny. There is somebody camping in this park. That is why I saw a trash bag. They had a tent. It might have even been 2. I got a far ways from there. I didn't see the person, so I don't know if they're homeless or just camping, but they can have that area. Again, I earned these 3 miles. No. Pepper spray, mace, ready. I'm gonna just go back, going off on the cute trails that no one else is really on. I'm done. Thank you. Bye. Okay, y'all, I'm good now, and I can see buildings. What the heck are those? That looks so cool. Oh my gosh. Y'all, if this isn't an adventure, I don't know what it is. I miss my man. I can't wait to talk to him again and be back in civilization, because this, y'all, that's not gonna cut it. And I don't want y'all to think I was making light of that situation just now with whoever's living out there. That's not a joke. It's not funny at all. But I'm back on the correct path. I literally started off saying it is so important to let people know where you're at and to be very careful when you're going on these different trails and different paths. You need to always have some type of mace, knife, spray, something with you, because it really can get that bad. Okay, there's more of these fruits. I just want to stomp on one and kind of see what's inside. That one was probably rotten, but very interesting nonetheless. Finna start meal prepping. I'm learning how to use an Instant Pot. Shout out to the lady who gave this to me. Got this for free because she was going overseas, so I'll definitely be praying for her family. I have a lot of stuff to prep on the menu, and this isn't even all the ingredients, like, because what I'm gonna do with oats, tomato sauce, and pasta, you just wait, y'all, just wait. And I gotta do dishes too. So the first meal I'm doing is gonna be soup. Got some chicken stock. I also had some extra. It can be used as like a good help whenever you're doing like vegetable boils or like cabbage boils. I love cabbage boil. This can help without adding like a whole bunch of extra calories, so putting that in there. I also had a leftover box of Annie's mac and cheese, so I'm putting that in there as well. I have some corn. I'm probably gonna put some onions in there. I love onions. Or actually, I think I'm gonna just save these for my burger tonight. I have some beans I didn't use, some carrot, and this whole thing is like kale, cabbage, lettuce, all the things. If you have extra ingredients, don't let it waste. Just make a soup or something, please. And I did not want to be disrespectful when I said the woman who gave this to me, y'all. I was trying to figure out her name. Her name is Dawn. I'm so appreciative of her, and it would really be nice if when you guys see this, you guys could pray for her, as her family, well, not all of her family, but she and her husband are overseas to spread the gospel. So that's what I was trying to say, but I had a lot on my mind. All right, let's get the soup going. You can also add different seasonings and things like that to make it nutritious. So this is just a vegetable soup with chicken flavoring, but oh Lord, y'all, please bear with me. I'm still learning how to do this, but it'll still be a good one nonetheless. And I'll pair this with like some shrimp quesadillas and some other things that I will show y'all as well. Soup button. I want to do more. I want to do like an hour for that to simmer. Actually, like an hour and a half. Just so that all the like broth and stuff can really marinate. And then I'll do normal pressure. And where's the start button? Or does it just do it on its own? Okay. It's on. It is on. And I think it said when that pops up, that's how you know it's good. So. Perfect, got that done. These are just extra. I don't really like the stalks. There's still some in there, but extra veggies, extra protein, extra rice in the cabinet. But you want to buy more groceries, stop and make a soup first. That's been going for a little while. I did my dishes. Now I'm gonna do some overnight oats. This is everything I will be using. I'm not sure if I'm gonna use maple syrup, but it's there. Chia seeds for fiber. These also already have some fiber in it. And then this is leftover pumpkin from when I tried to make that mess yesterday and just ended up going back to my meal prep. And then I still have some like cheesecake stuff, so that's what we're gonna be making next. I'm gonna be adding some pumpkin, some peanut butter, and a little bit of maple syrup. Got the sugar-free cheesecake pudding, the oats, chia seeds. I did some milk and water, cinnamon, nutmeg. This is gonna be amazing. All right, these are all finished with pumpkin, peanut butter, maple syrup. All the goods are on there. Now I have 2 more meals left, but I'm not doing them in sets of 3s. Well, actually, no, these ones are gonna be, and some are gonna be in set of 2, some are gonna be a set of 3. Still gotta cook some pizza and then some shrimp and cheese quesadillas. I'm gonna start with the quesadillas first because they should be pretty easy. So apparently when it's off, you're supposed to let it vent like that. Y'all, I thought I broke it. Like, I was scared. But I'm gonna let that go. It played a cute jingle that y'all missed, but all it came out. Ooh, yes. Oh, yeah. Let that sit for a while, and then it'll go in these, like, bigger glass ones. Ooh, this is gonna be so good. So nutritious. It's 8:41. This is taking forever, but on to the mac and cheese now. And that'll be done extremely soon, like 6 minutes. After that's done, I'll be doing the pizza and then homework. And then tomorrow I will be serving at church in the kids ministry. And then I will be going to see Aunt, and we'll be going to the Texas State Fair. So unfortunately, it's not funny. It really is not funny. I used a cup of the chicken seasoning, and it actually said it makes 1 cup prepared. You're only supposed to use 3/4 teaspoon. So I was drinking this. I'm like, man, this is salty. And I was thinking like, oh no, I'll keep it. No. So the extra food that I got, like the quesadillas, and then we're making like cottage cheese pizza and stuff, and macaroni, that is actually a blessing, because should not be humanly possible that I can even consume all this stuff. I think, and that's so sad, because like I spent my time with this, but even though this looks good, I love all the nutrients that I wanted to put in it, this is not safe for me to consume, because 3/4 teaspoon had 24% of sodium, and I used a cup for the entire thing. So, oh, that is so sad. Okay. And I was like, yeah, this is so salty. I was like, something's not right about this. Well, I tried. This is the second time, y'all. This is the second time where, just in this week alone, I have like mixed up my plans, used an ingredient or an extra 1 or 2 that I thought needed, but the recipe didn't call for, and it turned out terrible. So please just follow instructions onto what is in front of you, because these lovely batches of soup now have to be thrown away, and that's really sad. So sad. Yes, it is really 10 o'clock. There's no reason why it should have taken this long, but it did. And I have meals prepped for the next 4 days, so I'm just thankful for that. Well, tomorrow I'm not meal prepping, I'm going to the fair, but I've only said that 1,000 times. So, cheese pizza. I'm normally a meat pizza type of girl, but just going with cheese pizza for now. The other alternative is turkey bacon, but cheese pizza it is. Really hope this cottage cheese pizza is good. Let's get this in and then get started on homework. Like we're all not stuck. Okay, so we're at the State Fair of Texas. I have Aunt vlogging.
Hello.
But I haven't been here since last year whenever I was singing with some other people, like just I think some different other colleges and things like that across Texas, and we sung with Dietrich Hammond. Just sung the, what was it? Was it the Star Spangled Banner?
I think so.
Yeah, I think it was the Star Spangled Banner for the Grambling game, and so that was very interesting. But we're heading into parking now. I know that we could park at lots that are a little bit farther away and they'll cost less, but I just think it's wiser for me to park inside the gate. I don't want any mishaps happening. No towing, no none of that stuff. I'm excited because I'm not paying for the food today, so I'm really excited. But also because me and Aunt are going to be able to practice mindfulness. This is like our cheat day, quote unquote. But we've already been snacking on like healthier options today so that we don't feel like we need to go berserk and get things like cotton candy bacon. No shade to anybody that's tried that, but all right. I'll let Aunt talk to y'all now. So, Anthony, how do you feel?
I'm pretty excited. Like, I can't wait to experience the fair for the first time.
What are you most looking forward to?
I am looking forward to the food because just hearing about the a lot of stuff that I didn't even know existed food wise. I'm looking forward to see like how the games look. Maybe I might put like 1 or 2. I don't know, depending on how I feel.
What?
It depends how I feel. But I'm more excited for like the food.
I feel like I haven't left since first day.
We're outside.
Big pickle.
You said it's a big what?
Pickle.
Oh, that is a big pickle. I ain't never seen that before. Whatever that big old thing is. It's hard. Oh, I think that one over there, she looks kind of pregnant. Back there. What are you gonna name that one? Harry?
Yeah, Perry.
Perry? Like Perry the platypus?
Yeah.
My real name is Maya. Thank you so much.
Love the lace side. I really like that one. Oh, and that one too. I loved his movie so much. The dress is gorgeous. It's alcohol. Oh, Mrs. Fernie. Got a glazed funnel cake and then a calzone. And I didn't know they come with little mozzarella sticks, and we got some of that on the side. Okay, let's dig in. It looks smaller than what I thought it would be.
Yeah.
For that to be 17. Please watch that so it doesn't fall. Because it's not straight milk, the milkshake. Okay, we got a Diet Dr. PP in here. And a sweet potato pie cookie. Okay. Because they was out there shooting. Alright, we just had the cookie butter milkshake. Oh wait. Can you record me actually?
Yeah, I need to put his on.
Hold on, y'all.
I was gonna get a napkin too.
Oh, y'all, Ant's getting a lot of compliments on his shirt, as he should. Oh, no, come from this way. This side.
Sorry, my fingers are sticky.
It's okay. Okay, y'all, so we just tried the cookie butter milkshake. I didn't really like it that much, and there was a lady who was smoking a cigarette, so it started tasting nasty. I really want to try the Biscoff cheesecake. I told myself I wasn't going to have a lot of sugar, but I lied. I'm still going to stick to my calorie deficit next week, though, because I did meal prep. We also got to try bacon burgers, and what else? Deep fried collard greens, they said they was out at 3 o'clock. What else? Cinnamon roll, possibly. And I got a sweet potato cookie. Okay.
Did we mention the burgers or?
Did I say burger?
You said cheesecake. That's what you said.
Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Okay. Let go.
How's it taste, baby?
It's actually pretty good. It tastes like this is a churro one. Oh my gosh, it's actually kind of good.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
It tastes like, you know, like the ice cream drum bars.
Yeah.
Like what? I can only smell.
That's what it tastes like to me. I like it. And it's cold,
It's cold? That's good.
so it's refreshing. You try. Just FYI, y'all, he doesn't like cheesecake, so I really hope he likes it.
That's not bad. I definitely say the colder the better.
I agree with that. Is the turkey leg hidden? Is it juicy? It is juicy for real. I don't see no oil coming out.
It's not the best juicy though.
Oh my god. I got his with some more and talking. I hate how much this thing jiggles. It scares me. Oh my god. Y'all, I'm scared. He's just staring at us with our cups.
I should go feed it. Maybe it won't.
Y'all, Anthony got me to go on a ride. I said, no, I'm not going on no ride.
This is a chilling ride.
Yeah, but I'm scared. Who?
You okay?
And Ant just having the time of his life.
You okay?
And we riding over to town. Yeah, I'm okay. I'm just, oh lordy. Oh lordy. This is scary. They got all them other big ones too. Like, we don't have nobody else in here though. I wouldn't be vlogging if it was other.
I got you. How you feeling, baby? Oh, my lights on.
Well, I got to spend the day with him, so I'm feeling good. The light is on, y'all. Oh my gosh, it's,
Look at it.
I'm scared. Like, I'm actually scared. But y'all, why was we walking to get back? Mind you, our car is all the way down there. And talking about, hey, I gotta pee. Like, I need a porta potty, y'all. We came from all the way down there, walked everywhere. My steps is way past 10,000. Soon as he said he had to pee, look at God, he brought a porta potty. But y'all, Ant jumped in there so quick, he was gonna pee on himself. Just don't believe him, y'all. He was gonna pee on himself. Okay, y'all, I don't even know what time it is. It's getting close to 12 a.m. I'm going to bed. Thank y'all